John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and today I have sort of a rambly video. It's a channel update and some shout outs and some leather projects, and so I just wanted to kind of give you just a nice mixing of things. I guess you could say it's a potpourri of knife stuff. I don't know if that's a very manly way to say that, but anyway, I hope everyone is having a great day. And I first wanted to say thank you so much for the support last weekend. I am at 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe that. I started my YouTube channel in February of 2022. So I've been at it for 2 years. Many channels grow much faster than I have. I haven't really been overly concerned about that. I'm just having fun and just wanted to share my knife collection with others, and people like Knife Delights and Big J and Tobias Gibson and many others have encouraged me, to continue, and so I've appreciated that. But there were a whole list of people last week that really supported me and made the big push to 1,000. I made a list. I'm going to read this off. It's also in the bottom, in the description. You always take a chance when you have a list because you might leave someone out. So please forgive me if I did. I didn't mean to, but I did want to just acknowledge some folks. Tom at Knife Delights has always been a big support to me in my knife channel and here on YouTube, and as a friend. I've really appreciated him, and he supported me in my leather work. He was the first person to ask me to do something for him, and I made a sheath for his Buck 116 caper, and so I really appreciate Tom. Thank you so much for that, those kind words. Jersey Knife Guy's been the same way, very supportive. Pete, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate you. And Big J in Boston have been super supporters and good friends. I really appreciate all their support and pushing me on the live. That was just a hoot. I really appreciated that. I went back and watched it again. So I don't know. It was just really fun. And so I really appreciated that very much. Jesse McJames has been a great supporter and a good friend. I really want to support him. Randy's WSG, you can't forget Randy. I mean, he's just a super nice guy and been a great friend as well. He shouted me out several times over the years, and we've traded things back and forth, and he's a fellow leathersmith, and that's special, Randy. Appreciate you. Freedom Frog Gear has always shared my videos, and he did a lot of that last week. Terry's Knives and Man Stuff said some kind words. Georgia Adventurer, I've learned a lot about leather work from him, and appreciate you, Randy, and so he did a lot. Factors of Jack, I've watched his channel for years, and Jack and I've started to share things back and forth, and I know he's supporting the giveaway. Also, Big J has donated to the 1K giveaway, which I'll talk about in a minute, and Tom at Knife Delights so far, so that's awesome. And then Baxter's Blade shouted me out, and we've become good friends. Appreciate you, Andrew. Pins and Pin Blades. Hey, you got to check that channel out. That's a new channel. I'm just watching his content. Awesome. Really good job. Good job. Pins and Pin Blades. 865 Knives also is a up-and-coming channel that I've really enjoyed, and or new channel to me. I can't remember how many subscribers he has, but he may have more than just a brand new channel. So, but I still like his really like his content. And then again, the Knife Doctor. Actually, I've been just kind of hooked on his channel, and everybody else has too, because he's just grown exponentially over the last few months. And he shouted me out a couple times, and there's a reason for that, and I'll talk about that here in just a minute, because he's part of my shout outs, and I did some sticker swaps, so, and he was one of them. So let me talk about some of the sticker swaps I did. The first one is splitting slices. Sorry about that, Byron. Splitting Slices. I love the name, and There's a story behind that. I'll let Byron tell that, but there's this new stickers. I don't think he has any content yet, but he's coming. So Byron Kennedy has been an awesome supporter of our channels and of the community, and I got to meet Byron at Ossian, Indiana at the Case Knife event. And Byron, that was just a great time. Thank you for the pizza, and I think that might have had something to do with this name. So thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that, my friend. And those stickers are awesome. And he gave me several. One is already on the toolbox. The other one I did a sticker swap with was HT. And HT, you're doing a fantastic job, my friend. He's got a great channel. And look at that sticker. That Knife Life. Oh, I love that sticker. That's fantastic. And this will go on the toolbox as well. It's a little cold out in the garage, so I need to let things warm up a bit before I go sticking stickers places. But I'm actually inside doing this video, which is unusual. I'm usually out in the garage at the shop, but where I do my leather work. But man, is it cold. I think it's single digits this morning. So HT, thank you. You're doing great. He's got a fantastic collection. You have to watch his channel. If you like case knives, GEC, buck, you have to watch his channel. And I can't imagine what Byron has too. I mean, I'm sure his is going to be fantastic. And the other sticker swap I did was with the Knife Doctor. And here's his sticker. That's fantastic. He sent me his card too, but I'm not going to share that because it has some personal information on it. I just realized it, so I'm going to have to edit out that portion of the previous video. But anyway, I've been watching his channel for here the last few months. He's, just grown exponentially. And if you don't know, what he does is he goes and buys old knives and fixes them. He loves knives with broken blades. He loves to go to pawn shops, antique stores, flea markets, and buy knives for a cheap price and fix them up. And don't we all like to do that? I love to do that. That's one of my favorite things to do. Besides leather work, cleaning up an old knife that I paid like $2 or $3 for and bringing it back to life is really something I enjoy. So I reached out to him and I asked him for a sticker swap. He said, "Oh, sure. Hey," he says, "do you make sheaths?" I'm like, "Oh, here we go." And so well, yeah, I do. And he said, "Well, I got a couple knives I want you to make a sheath for." Well, first he had just had one knife. Now, if you watch his channel, you may have seen this one. This is that Western lockback. Now, forgive me, I don't know the name, but I think it's it says a S532 USA. S532 USA. So if you were on the Knife Doctor watching his channel, this is that knife that he cleaned up. I remember the video. And let me tell you, folks, the knives look like brand new. So he really did a fantastic job on this, as you can imagine. And this knife is very solid. So I'm making a belt sheath, kind of like a buck 110 sheath, with a flap and a snap and all that sort of thing for this one. And one of his requests was, "Could you make videos of that?" Well, yeah, I'll try my best. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do both sheaths that he asked me, but I'll give it a try because I really want to do more of that. I know you all like that. The other one that he asked me to do a sheath for was this one. Now, I about fell off my chair when he said he wanted me to do a sheath for this one because I just think this is a fantastic knife. This is a Case USA XX, and it is I think he called it the Little Fin. Very narrow, long blade. Got that fuller there. If you remember his video, this was given to him by someone in Michigan. And he really fixed this up. It's got a stack leather handle. He really cleaned up the pommel very nicely. It's got a little bit of jimping right there. This is a great little knife. And I'm going to make a fold-over belt sheath for this one. And it's going to be very similar to the marbles sheaths that I make. And I'm going to have a little strap that comes around to snap it. We're working on the color. He was asking if I had a certain color, and so I got some new dye that I'm going to send him a sample of. Just send him a picture of the sample of it. So I need to match the dye. But I have another project I'm working on right now, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And Knife Doctor, thank you very much. It's great to get to know you, and appreciate the sticker. That'll be going on the toolbox soon, once it warms up a little bit. Yeah, so that's coming up. Let's move the stickers out of the way here, because we've got some great leather projects we're working on. So Mike Espinoza actually asked me to do more more sheaths for him. And this is one that I just recently completed. Now he wants left-handed sheaths, and this is for the Buck 120. And I made this over the last week or so. Well, yeah, I finished it. I think it was last Thursday. I think I finished it. So this is the fold-over version, and it fits right down in there, and it has a snap, and there we go. And on the back, he wanted his name stamped right there, which I think is really cool. And it's got this belt flap, which I made that out of a little bit thinner leather, and stitched it on there because I just feel like it's a little flatter against your body when you do that. This is all 8-ounce leather, though, with a welt. Now, the welt on this has to be, and he sent me an older version of this sheath. It has a step up on the welt. So this is actually 2 8-ounce. And then you have to, what they call, skive it or shave it to blend into the other one layer down here. And then, then you're stitching through that whole area. So that was a little tricky, but very fun. Okay, but he didn't only want this. Of course, he wanted one for his 119. So you can see I'm in the process here of getting this one done. The only thing I kind of, always find these little things. I got the flag a little crooked, but I think he will be okay with that. It still looks fantastic. He wanted this one brown, which I think looks really cool. This is dark brown. And so I have got this sewed here, stitched up here, as you can see, and then I need to stitch this. And then the next step will be to put the snap on. So you have to put the snap on because you're going to glue this. Well, there's no way to put the snap on if you do that. So that will be next in the process. And then I'll have to stitch it and work on this edge, make sure it's good and even, and then do my stitching and final touches. So, Michael, it's coming along very nicely. I should have this done this weekend, I would hope. At least by the early next week at the latest. So once I get these projects done, I do have some other slips I have to make for another gentleman, and I'll be getting to the Knife Doctor's projects as well. So lots of fun stuff here. Lots of fun stickers and shout outs and things. Oh, I forgot. There's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about before I let you go. This is going to be a long video. Terrell Snyder reached out to me, and he asked if I would help with a new traveling knife. Now, this isn't the official video for the traveling knife, but this is the next traveling knife. It is called the Fox Nauta. And just a sneak preview here, I'll tell more about the knife. It has micarta handles. This kind of looks like a Benchmade proper, but Fox knives. So that'll be coming up. There are several channels that are on board at Terry's request. And of course, I made a slip for it there. So there's a sneak preview of the slip and all that. So that'll be coming up. Now, Terry then turned around and gifted me a Boker 4-bladed Congress. Now, look at this. Boker Tree Brand 4-bladed Congress, made, I believe it's made in Germany. And let's see, I think it's one of these that says that, but if I remember correctly. But I'll probably have to say more about this in the future, but there you go. Yeah, high carbon stainless steel, Boker tree brand. There's the shield, beautiful bone covers. I don't own a Congress, but now I do. So it came in this box, the typical Boker box. So thank you, Terry, for this. Very cool knife. I carried this yesterday. I really like it. Lots of capability here. So I'll say more about that later, but and this traveling knife later. But lots of cool stuff. As I said, stickers and knives and leather projects and all kinds of fun stuff. So stay tuned for more videos on this, and also a giveaway. 1K giveaway will be coming up. I think I have enough for 2 packages, and I'm waiting on other items to come, and then I'll show you what I have for that. But that'll be coming soon. I'm waiting on a couple of the items to come. Donations from Big J, Factors of Jack, I believe, and Tom at Knife Delight. So thanks for the support. Oh, and Randy's WSG gave me something too. Sorry, Randy. Yeah, he gave me a beautiful slip. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. And also Byron Kennedy gave me some items for that giveaway, some small items, but I'll go through all the details because I may get some others as well. So, well, this is kind of a long video. Sorry for the rambling, but I wanted to give you some updates, show you what I'm up to, and I thank you all for watching.